Comparison of the report from Iron Mountain to modern government, military, and political systems. The report from Iron Mountain 1967 is a controversial and highly debated work that allegedly represents a secret U.S. government study on the necessity of war for maintaining social order and stability. The report posits that war and the threat of war serve as key instruments for maintaining political, economic, and social structures. The need for war as a social stabilizer. Reports claim. The report argues that war, particularly a large-scale, continuous state of war, is a necessary component of maintaining social order, economic stability, and political control. It posits that the absence of war would lead to destabilizing effects such as increased crime, social unrest, and a lack of direction for the population. Modern-day comparison. Global military presence. Today, many nations, especially the U.S., maintain a constant military presence around the world through alliances, bases, and defense spending. This extensive military infrastructure can be seen as an echo of the report's claim that war, or the threat thereof, is needed to stabilize society. Political systems. Political leaders often justify military spending as necessary for national security and global stability, frequently invoking the war on terror or other global threats as ongoing justifications for their military presence. Public perception and military culture. While the necessity of war may not be as overtly discussed as in the report, military actions and interventions have become normalized, often influencing politics and shaping national agendas, such as through defense contracts and lobbying by military-industrial complexes. 2. The role of a military-industrial complex. Reports claim one of the key points in the report is the idea that the military-industrial complex serves as a powerful tool to perpetuate economic activity and sustain political power. In the report, this complex is seen as a self-sustaining entity that thrives by perpetuating the need for military expenditure. Modern-day comparison. Corporate influence. The modern-day military-industrial complex continues to play a significant role in influencing both politics and economics. Large defense contractors, such as Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, etc., heavily influence policy, especially in democratic nations like the U.S. Military budgets are substantial, and lobbying by defense contractors is a known political force. War profiteering. In contemporary conflicts, companies that provide military equipment, logistics, and technology benefit financially from ongoing warfare, whether in the Middle East or other regions. This aligns with the report's suggestion that economic stability can be derived from continuous military expenditure. Political contributions. Politicians, especially those with ties to defense contractors, may prioritize military action or increased defense spending due to the economic benefits and campaign contributions from defense industry lobbyists. 3. The control of information. Reports claim. The report suggests that control over public perception, information, and the narrative of war is crucial for maintaining political control. Public support for government actions is seen as essential for the stability of the political system, and thus the control of information is a critical component. Media manipulation. The modern media landscape is a tool often used by governments and interest groups to shape public opinion, especially during times of conflict. The relationship between the government and media outlets, sometimes referred to as embedded journalism, during wartime mirrors the report's suggestion that media is used to control public perception of conflict. Disinformation and propaganda in modern politics. Especially in the digital age, the spread of disinformation and propaganda has become more sophisticated. Government-controlled narratives as well as corporate interests can manipulate or restrict information to influence public opinion and maintain political control. Surveillance. The rise of surveillance technologies also parallels the report's idea of a government control structure that monitors and manages society. In the current digital era, governments can track citizens' online activity, personal data, and social interactions, which can be used to control or pacify dissent. 4. The concept of social engineering. Reports claim social engineering was seen as necessary to maintain order, with the idea that government actions, such as wars or the implementation of various social programs, could be used to direct and manage public behavior. Social control through policies. In the modern world, government policies such as surveillance, social security programs, healthcare, and education serve as mechanisms of social control. These policies can influence citizens' behaviors, beliefs, and social norms, often in the name of public good or national security. Social engineering via technology. Modern governments and corporations use advanced technologies, for example, social media, data analytics, AI, to influence the behavior of large groups of people, shaping voting behavior, social values, and even lifestyle choices. 5. Post-war society and the economy. The report states that a post-war society without constant war would struggle to maintain economic and political stability. It suggests that wars provide a necessary outlet for social frustrations and contribute to economic vitality through military spending and industrial activity. The economy and defense spending. Much like the report's assertion, modern economies, especially those of superpowers, rely heavily on defense spending to prop up the economy. In the U.S., the defense industry is one of the largest sectors of the economy, with significant contributions to GDP and job creation. Military engagement as economic stimulus. Military conflicts and the defense industry can create economic booms, particularly in technology, manufacturing, and logistics sectors. This mirrors the report's argument that war can be a stabilizing force, albeit one that can have negative consequences for society at large. Post-war reconstruction and profit. Post-conflict reconstruction efforts in places like Iraq or Afghanistan provide long-term opportunities for military contractors and governments alike. These endeavors reflect a modern version of the economic benefits of war idea proposed in the report. Conclusion. The themes explored in the report from Iron Mountain resonate in various ways with contemporary military, political, and economic systems. Though the document's origins and authenticity are still debated, its central ideas about the interplay of war, social control, and economic stability continue to hold relevance in today's world. Whether in the form of the military-industrial complex, the control of information, or the use of warfare as a stabilizing factor, many of the concerns voiced in the report can be seen in today's global landscape, particularly in the context of ongoing conflicts, defense spending, and the consolidation of political power.